Okay, I'm going to show you how to format and work with data in tables. Tables are used to organize and filter information so that you can figure out what is the most expensive, or when were things highest and lowest. You can sort by alphabetically, or you can filter out choices altogether. I'm going to show you. It's a very powerful tool to use, and I use it a lot for when I need to sort my data. So I've just made up a shopping list. This can be used for anything. I use it for organizing stock data when I'm trying to figure out, say, when was the best January ever. I can sort and look at all of the January data for a particular investment. But this can be used for any situation that you think it could apply to. So let's start with highlighting the data that we have. So I have items, and I have how much of each one I need to buy, and the price and the total price, all in columns. Now let's say I need to format that as a table, which is up here under the Home tab. So there's all these different choices that you can have, colors and fancy styles and everything. I like to go with the first one because I'm pretty boring. So let's go ahead and click on the white and gray one right there. And an info box comes up that says, where is the data for your table? So already I had highlighted A1 through D10. Now that comes up automatically in that box because I had it highlighted, but if I wanted to change that, I could very well just type D9, and that would take the whole bottom row off, and so that would be A1 to D9. I don't want that though, but if I wanted to type in anything right there, I could, and that would change the boundaries of my table. I also want to make sure I check this box. My table has headers, and that tells Excel that item, quantity, price, and total price, those are headings for my columns. They're not included in the data table. Item is not something that I need to buy. Quantity, the word quantity, is not a number of things that I need to purchase. These are headings for my columns. So I'm going to go ahead and click OK here. And you'll see that there's a slight change in what my data looks like. Now there's these drop-down arrows next to each of the headings. Let's say I wanted to sort this. Right now we have watermelon, butter, oranges. We have just a list, right? Let's say I want it to be alphabetically. I can sort A to Z by just clicking on that down arrow. And now all of a sudden I have everything in alphabetical order. Not only that, but Excel keeps track of all of the different prices along here. So apples, I need 4 of them. They're $5 each. If I were to sort this from Z to A, apples are now at the bottom. It's still $4 and $5 each. That's still, see, Excel keeps the same thing, keeps everything in line right there. Maybe I wanted to sort by what's the most expensive. I can go to price and sort largest to smallest. And now it says that grapes and apples are the most expensive. They're the same price. Bread is the next most expensive at $4, and then OJ and so on. Or I can look at what's the largest total price. I still get grapes and apples because they're the most expensive individually, and I need a lot of them. And so now we get the order of the total price. So that's how to move the data around. But maybe I don't want to see everything. Sometimes you're dealing with large amounts of data and you don't want to work with everything. Maybe I just want the plural items. What do I need more than one of? I can do a text filter and say filter out everything that does not have S. So if an item ends with S, that's the ones that I want to see. I'll hit OK. So now I have grapes, apples, bananas, and oranges. So all of the things that I need more than one of are listed there. And everything else has been eliminated. It's just hidden, really. So you can see that on the side we have numbered 1, 2, 3, 7, and 8. And that's because 4, 5, and 6, and then 9 and 10 are hidden because they do not end with the letter S. Those are things like milk and orange juice. That doesn't have an S at the end, so it isn't listed in our data. If I want to bring those back, I can just go to clear filter from item, and now everything's there. And you can see that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, all of the items are there. So I can filter out here too if I wanted to filter out. If I go to the bottom, I can filter out. I can unselect that, and I can say I just want to see the things that are priced at $2. Watermelon and butter. Those are the only things that are priced at $2. Everything else is gone. And you can see over here 1, 9, 10, 11 items 2 through 8 were eliminated, and they're just hidden because they are not $2 for their total price. So I can clear that filter and everything comes back. So those are probably the most important things to do that you can use tables for. If you want to do a number filter, you can say equals a certain number, or you can say greater than. So all of the things that are greater than $4, so we can say that for the total price. And so now that's filtered out too. I'd very much encourage you to try doing this. Just make up things and fool around with it. Try to figure out different things that work for you. That's how I learned. So hopefully that'll work for you. One more thing before we're done. If you want to switch this back to a regular range, it's called, and not be in a table, you can highlight this whole table, and you see up here Table Tools appears. If you're not highlighted it, it's not there anymore. But when you highlight it all, it shows up at the top, and you can click on Design and Convert to Range. If you click on that, Microsoft Excel, do you want to convert the table to a normal range? Yes, I do. And now we don't have those drop-down arrows anymore. So it's just a regular range. If you want it to look like you never had a table in the first place, you can go up here and go get rid of the borders. You can say no fill. You can say automatic coloring. You can get the bold and take it off. So now it just looks like there was never a table there in the first place. That's about it for tables. If you have any questions, please let me know. Hopefully this will help you with any analysis or any type of research you're trying to do with numbers or lists of data. Good luck, and let me know if I can help you in any way. Great, thanks. Bye.